so this is Courtney and I'm doing 2 videos tonight on the Resourcefulness Challenge. Instead of telling you what I've been doing, which basically is the same thing, I still haven't bought any of the things that I said I wouldn't buy for a year, and that was clothes. Let's see, clothes, books, jewelry, shoes, or purses. The only thing that I allowed myself to do was if I sold some clothes, I could use my credit to buy something used at the thrift store. But no like going thrift shopping or anything like that. Simply just using the credit that I had. And I did do that. I had a $32 credit the other day, and I got a pair of sandals and 2 t-shirts with my credit. So please forgive the noise in the background. I have 12 animals and it is crazy here all the time. It's never quiet. So you'd think we live out in the middle of nowhere, it'd be quiet. The country is not quiet. So I thought today I would share with you some tips on how you can feel wealthier or richer, not in the sense of, you know, living the high life wealthy, but feel better about your situation, especially when you're trying to save money. You know, there's a lot of negativity about frugality as if it's just being cheap, and that was a really negative thing. But there's some little tips and tricks I've used over the years, and I've learned them from different people, different books I've read. But these are some tips I'd like to share with you that I use, and they've worked for me really well. And, you know, we are not in a place now where we have to be this tight, but I still use these habits to live the lifestyle. I want to live a lifestyle of freedom, not be tied to, you know, debt and be worried all the time. So the first tip I have is clean house. I actually am just sitting down. I set my timer for 30 minutes and I went through the house and I washed all the dishes. I put up all the clean laundry. I ran the little vacuum cleaner that we have. It doesn't do a great job, but it did okay. And I made the bed and just kind of tidied up and threw things away. Now, tomorrow I will go clean my office, which is a disaster because I've been working 3 weeks straight. But a lot of people are unhappy because their environment is messy. So cleaning your house, if you have 30 minutes, pick it up. If you have a couple of hours, get down and start really cleaning. If you have a whole day, you can do some deep cleaning and you'll feel so much better about your house. Have you ever been to like an older person's house, maybe an elderly person's house that they didn't have a lot of money, but their house was very comfortable and homey? It was clean, it was picked up, the furniture might have been old, it may have needed to be updated with painting, may not have been painted in 20 years, but there was just something about it. It was very clean. Maybe there was a mason jar with flowers on the table that just made you want to stay. Your environment makes a big difference in how you feel. And listen, I've been working nonstop. My house got super chaotic, but the past 30 minutes just cleaning up makes me feel so much better and lighter. The second tip I have for you is what I call the 10 outfits trick. And I didn't read about this anywhere. It's just something I started doing. I have seen little versions of it, but especially during the change of seasons, I will tell you it has been hard not going to buy any new clothes, especially when the seasons change. Usually when the seasons change, I'll go spend $150, $200 on clothes, maybe once or twice during like spring, maybe $150 each season. And if that much, maybe $300 a year, $500 a year on clothes. And what I do when I'm feeling like I don't want to go shopping, I want to live with what I have, and right now with the challenge, that's, you know, I've put that limit on myself, is I will go in my closet and I will put together 10 outfits. Sometimes I'll do them with my jewelry, sometimes I'll just do, you know, the pants, the top, or whatever it is, and I'll know what shoes I'm going to wear with it and what jewelry I have to wear with it as well. So that makes a really big difference, and it makes getting dressed so much easier, because when you're feeling like you really need new clothes and you go in your closet and you have some outfits you can just pick out and wear, it's really nice. Clean your car. That's the third tip, clean your car. that's one of the hardest things about living out here. Since we moved out here, when I lived in town, you know, I had a nice paved driveway, the things we take for granted. We've moved out here. It's a mud pit. We built this house. We got the inside finished. The outside still needs a ton of work, and that includes a driveway. But you can't build a driveway till you get a fence, because the horses would be ruining your driveway. So one thing I do still religiously every week is I clean my car. Every time I go to the gas station, I keep a plastic bag in the back seat. I put all my trash in it. Every time I go to the gas station, I throw trash away. I wash my car at least once a week. I wash my mats off. I have those plastic rubber mats. I wash my mats off, and every so often girls, sorry, my dogs. Every so often I will vacuum my car out, maybe every couple of weeks, and it makes a big difference. Now, when I get a little bit of time off every year, and that's, you know, that doesn't cost very much money. If you do it at home, it's practically free with a hose and a bucket and a washcloth. If you have a vacuum cleaner with attachments, you can vacuum at home too. But once a year or every couple of years, I will go have my car completely detailed, and I will also about every 18 months go have any little door dings and stuff taken out of my car. So that's a little bit more money, but it saves a ton on the value of your car, and it makes you feel better about driving an older car. The other thing I do is on meals. So the past 3 weeks when I was working a lot, we were eating really simple meals. And before you go shopping, do an inventory of what you have. Like, go through your cupboards. You know, if you notice you have bread and you have maple syrup, but you don't have any eggs, you know you could make French toast, so you might go put eggs on the list. Or you go through and you look at what you have. Like, I know even before I went shopping last night, we had cans of organic beans. We have organic chips, salsa, and cheddar cheese. I could make vegetarian nachos if I wanted to. So go shopping in your kitchen, just like you go shopping in your closet. Go shopping in your kitchen, and that was the next tip. And then the final tip I have for you is get rid of stuff. You know, we often think about, you know, how could that make me feel wealthier? Well, when you're hoarding, you're coming from a place of lack, and that does not make you feel good. You would be amazed. I recently got rid, last season, at the beginning of the season, I got rid of a ton of clothes. I mean, I ruthlessly went through my clothes. It was so much easier to get dressed this season than it had been in the past. And the truth is, I think the only thing I bought this season to wear was I bought 3 sweaters at a discount store for $10 a piece. That's the only thing I bought the whole season to wear clothing-wise for winter. So, but I got rid of a ton of winter clothes, and it made getting dressed so much easier. So getting rid of stuff. Tomorrow, my office is a disaster from me working so much. My husband's working a lot. Go clean stuff out. Tomorrow, I'll get some plastic bags. I'll go through all the paperwork, separate out and file what needs to be filed, throw away the trash, and organize my office. So clean your house, shop in your closet, make 10 outfits, clean your car, prep your meals, and go shopping in your kitchen. So keeping your cupboards cleaned out, and get rid of stuff. All of those things will make you feel better about your situation. My girl dogs are wrestling now. So, all right, on that note, we better quit because it's getting crazy in here. Thank you.